Dominic Thiem will return to Australian Open action after missing the 2022 tournament through injury. Former Australian Open finalist Dominic Thiem will return to the tournament next year after missing the 2022 version with injury. The Austrian player endured a difficult start to the year, still plagued by the wrist problem that curtailed his 2021 campaign prematurely. He did return to action in March, but struggled for form and fell out of the world's top 300. However, he showed signs of promise as the season wore on, winning 22 of his last 33 matches and making the Final Four at ATP events in g.e.t, Gijón and Antwerp. It meant he rose back to 102 in the world, and narrowly missed out on qualifying automatically for the first Grand Slam of 2023. But now he's learnt that Christopher Eubanks, and Luca van Osch will play at Albert Park after all, having been handed wildcards into the men's draw, according to ausopen.com. And it's an event that the 29-year-old has pedigree in, having taken eventual winner Novak Djokovic to 5 sets in the final in 2020. It meant a third Slam final defeat for Thiem, but the pain was eased later that year when he won his first major title at the US Open. Thiem, of course, isn't the only high-profile return to Melbourne next month. Old rival Djokovic is also back in the main draw after the explosive visa saga which saw him deported out of the country a day before the event began. But a relaxation of the COVID-19 vaccination laws down under, and having his visa ban overturned, means the Serbian can now target a 10th Australian Open title. Eubanks meanwhile, hit a career-high ranking of world number 120 in November after finishing the season strongly on the ATP Challenger circuit. The American has twice played the Australian Open, but went out in the first round in 2019 and 2020. Van Osch meanwhile, soared from outside the top 500 to a peak of world number 137 in December. The Frenchman closed his season with a first career ATP Challenger title in Maia, Portugal, and at 18, will make his Slam debut. In the women's draw, Taylor Townsend and Diane Parry are the 2 wildcard entries. Further places are said to be announced for non-qualified players next week.